Good morning. I want to let all of you know, or a reminder, that our former community service is now called Real Life Learning. Ms. Hoffman is in the library on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, on almost all Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and there is a email address. You can email her at reallifelearning@cabrillo.k12.ca.us. This is how you get your community service. If you want ideas, meet with her and plan. She is going to be doing this throughout this entire year, and all of us need to get the hours. So this is a great way to get started, and I think you're going to see some real improvements in our program. It's going to be more thematically designed, looking toward your interests and helping you connect things with life, whether it's a school or possibly what you want to work. It is to connect you in a deeper way with your passions and your thoughts of what's going to happen in the future. For all of us, let's work hard. Let's be kind to one another. Have a great day. And now, here's Mr. Boysen.
Hello, Half Moon Bay High School community. I hope you all are having a great day. I have an important topic I would like to present and discuss with you, and just really emphasize its importance that we address it and deal with it to provide a positive, healthy environment for all our students and staff. Well, we'll go ahead and share screen. Okay, and this relates to hate-motivated behavior. So recently, Cabrillo Unified School District passed a board policy defining what hate-motivated behavior is and how to address it. So Half Moon Bay High School is committed to providing a safe learning environment that protects students and staff from discrimination and harassment. HMBHS takes a stand against hate-motivated incidents such as bullying and intimidation towards another person's real or perceived ethnicity, national origin, immigrant status, race, color, sex, gender identity, sexual orientation, religious belief, age, disability, or any other physical or cultural characteristic. All students and staff are protected from hate-motivated behavior that might interfere with and negatively impact anyone's academic progress and or social emotional well-being. Definition of hate-motivated behavior. Hate-motivated behavior incidents may include using bigoted insults, taunts, or slurs, distributing or posting hate group literature or posters, defacing, removing, or destroying posted materials or announcements, posting or circulating demeaning jokes or leaflets, or sending insulting or threatening messages by phone, email, websites, or any other electronic or written communication. Hate-motivated behavior, student responsibilities. These are the expectations. Hate-motivated incidents may result in school discipline, including, but not limited to, suspension or expulsion. Hate-motivated incidents may also result in involvement of local law enforcement agencies. Students have a responsibility for creating a safe school environment. And students are expected to not engage in or contribute to hate-motivated behaviors, actions, or words. I really want to emphasize words. I see speech, I hear speech by students, which is offensive. And though it might be just casual and normal within the context of that individual or individual's life, it is not acceptable. And so I see a lot of variations on some very historically grounded racial slurs, and they're not acceptable. And it's students' responsibility to not engage in that type of speech on our campus. Students are expected never to engage in retaliatory behavior or to ask, encourage, or consent to anyone taking retaliatory actions on their behalf. So if someone is reported for using hate speech or bullying or targeting an individual in a hate-motivated way, taking retaliatory action or asking one to do so, it will make the discipline consequences all the more greater and all the more greater the possibility that local law enforcement may become involved. Hate-motivated behavior complaint process. So a student or parent or guardian who believes the student is a victim of hate-motivated behavior is strongly encouraged to report the incident to a teacher, counselor, the principal, staff member, or other site administrator. Site administration will investigate the complaint and consult with Cabrillo Unified School District leadership and/or law enforcement during the process of fact-finding. The process for addressing hate-motivated behavior is as follows: discipline, counseling, and restorative practices. I would like to cover some statistics to give you a sense that this is a very real problem and one that has grown particularly over the last couple of years. And these are some statistics and data that I've put together, provided by the state of California, the district attorney, in addition to other law enforcement agencies. The number of hate crime events have fluctuated over the last decade, although in the last 10 years, hate crime events have increased by 25.5%, with 1,060 reported in 2011 and 1,330 reported in 2020. Hate crime events increased 31% from 1,015 in 2019 to 1,330 in 2020. The number of victims of reported hate crimes increased 23.2% from 1,247 in 2019 to 1,536 in 2020. Hate crime events involving racial bias overall increased 67.3% from 523 in 2019 to 875 in 2020. Anti-Black or African American bias events rose from 243 in 2019 to 456 in 2020, an increase of 87.7%. Anti-Hispanic or Latino events rose from 110 in 2019 to 152 in 2020, an increase of 38.2%. Anti-Asian bias events rose from 43 in 2019 to 89 in 2020. Anti-white bias events rose from 39 in 2019 to 82 in 2020. Hate crime events involving a gender bias increased from 39 in 2019 to 62 in 2020. Anti-transgender bias events rose from 29 in 2019 to 54 in 2020. Now, these statistics are the ones that are officially processed by our law enforcement agencies. This covers that process. It does not capture all hate-motivated behavior, the use of hate-motivated speech, hate-motivated bullying that occurs. These are events that have been documented by law enforcement and brought to prosecution. So there's a very big difference, because I think you will all understand that there is a lot more of this, unfortunately, when it comes to racial bias and other types of biases that are not reported. Okay, so it's a heavy subject, but it is an important subject. And each individual on this campus, be it a staff member or be it a student, needs to contribute to provide a tolerant, healthy, supportive environment where people can live free from hate. I hope you all have a wonderful day and you take care of yourselves and really consider the seriousness of this as you go throughout your days here at Half Moon Bay High School and as you go out into the world. Thank you.